All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Orange Crush Podcast. This time, we're on the floors of Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Grayson Mann alongside David Hood. And the Tigers, they continue this little dance before the big dance. They're in the ACC Semifinal and have a matchup with Louisville on deck tomorrow night at the same time. Are you ready to extend your bedtime a little bit?
We'll have another late bedtime tomorrow night. I tell you what, tonight was all about grit. They talk about Clemson grit all the time. Victor Locken, 4 fouls. He didn't play a whole lot. Dylan Hunter goes out in the first half. He's got an injured right hand. He doesn't play. Big minutes from Del Jones, from Christian Reeves. Jake Heidebreeder had to play a lot. Clemson down in the second half. Somehow they find a way to win.
And I talked to Ian Shufflin about it. I said, could this kind of win supercharge you through whatever the rest of the postseason takes form? Because you and I were talking as the game is progressing that Clemson needed this kind of game. They've sort of been coasting in the last month or so, and sort of been like, you didn't play your best, but you still win by 10-15, and you sort of have this, not lack of urgency, I guess is the right way to put it, and SMU tests you from wire to wire. I think this game moving forward is going to be incredibly valuable.
It would have to be. Now, of course, the big thing is we're going to have to check and see how Dylan Hunter is. Talked to him in the locker room for just a minute, had ice on that hand. He said they told him the x-rays were negative, so that's good news. He doesn't know how long he's going to be out. Is it a ligament? They don't know yet. I would assume he's not going to play anymore in this tournament.
No.
He said he wanted to go back out there. We'll see, but maybe, at this point, it's more important to have him ready for next week.
Right, and that next week, Selection Sunday, their tournament destiny is going to continue to fold. I think for seeding-wise, you get another quad one win in the books. You boost it just a little bit more, and while Clemson's not in danger of missing out on the tournament, you have the importance of seeding on the line. And now you get a matchup with Louisville, who kind of thumped them in January.
A lot of turnovers in that game.
Yes.
In January. Chase Hunter was saying that's what he remembers from that game. Clemson turned it over way too much. Of course, that's at Louisville. You can kind of expect that to go on the road. Maybe Clemson looking for a little revenge tomorrow night.
A little revenge? I think, David, we're going to find out pretty soon here in about 24 hours. We'll have a result whether the Tigers are taking on North Carolina or Duke in the ACC Championship, maybe securing their first title in program history, at least in the conference sense. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this quick little edition of the Orange Crush Podcast. We'll be back tomorrow night at the same time.
More good news on the way.
More good news, it would seem, guys. Thank you so much.
No pizza stains on my shirt tomorrow night either.
That was sort of an oopsie by David Hood there. You can also see it sort of on the pants. I don't know exactly where, but he'll get better, I promise you guys. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe for more, and take care.